Where am I? Where am I? Vancouver. And there I am in Canada. It was just a 2.5-hour flight from Vegas to Vancouver, which is pretty nice. I just watched a couple of things on my phone and then suddenly we were there. The thing is, like, one thing, like, first impression just flying into Vancouver, it's beautiful. Everybody says it's like the most beautiful city in the world, so I can't wait to explore it on Tuesday. And the second thing is they haven't figured out the rideshare thing yet. But the taxi from the airport here just cost me, like, with tip, like 42 Canadian dollars. So that's pretty okay, I would say. And I only did it because I have so much luggage. Otherwise, I will take public transport, of course. So this is the room. It's a bed and breakfast. So I just have a bed, and here I have the bathroom. She said she upgraded mine probably because I'm staying for 8 nights. So I have my private bathroom and don't have to share it, which I'm going to do next week when I'm in a hostel anyway. But yeah, this looks nice so far. And she said, because I said, oh, I have to buy some water. And she said, no, you can drink that from the tap. She said, even babies, like, everybody's drinking from the tap. So I was like, okay, good to know. So I don't have to buy a lot of water. I don't have to be worried about buying too much water. I'll probably buy some. And yeah, buy a couple of snacks and then I'll just chill here. And the main thing is, as I said, for this week is going to be really put my head down, get some work done, just come down from Las Vegas, because Vegas is just like bang, 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 loud and like attention everywhere. So here I can just like chill. You know, the only sightseeing day so far that I planned is Tuesday. I have some recommendations from friends to do some other stuff and meet some other people and do things with them. So I'll see how that goes. And at the moment, I really just want to get some work done. And I hope this whole neck situation is going to calm down here as well with a different climate. It's warm, you see my cheeks. And also, one of the first things I completely forgot about, it's summer obviously, but in Vegas, what you don't have is like wasps. First thing here, I got out of the taxi, got swamped by wasps. So not happy about that, but what can you do? Okay, let's go get some snacks and then settle in and relax. It rhymes. Okay, I didn't say how much this room is, so I put that here. Vancouver is very expensive, so it was very difficult for me to find something that is not completely killing the bank. So this was already fairly expensive, but yeah, so apparently Vancouver has a housing crisis, so it's a bit like in Dublin, I think. So everything's expensive. Anyway, sightseeing now to what I've been told is the most beautiful city in the world, so let's go. Was $4.25 Canadian dollars, so that's $3 US, I think, roughly. So I'm at Waterfront now. That was like, I think, the last stop basically of the metro. Going to explore a little, get some food, and then I'll meet my sightseeing tour at 1:50. It is 11 a.m. right now, so I have enough time to explore a little. And yeah, so see, like, what I just saw is already amazing. So it is a beautiful city already. So this little food truck here I actually saw on TripAdvisor and wanted to have my lunch here, and I ordered a tofu schnitzel. So that's going to be interesting. And then I keep venturing on towards the hotel where I'm going to be picked up by the sightseeing tour. So after Vegas with the dry heat, it was like up to 42 degrees or something. It's 22 degrees here, so Celsius of course, and it's a little more humid, so I am melting right now. Although it's not actually very, very hot, but anyway, it's what it is. It's pleasant though. Oh, and that chickpea meal was absolutely amazing. So it is on TripAdvisor. It seems to have like the same spot all the time, so I can really recommend if you're in Vancouver checking that out. That was absolutely beautiful food. Okay, so this trip I booked through Expedia. The company's Land Sea, and it's a 4-hour trip around the city. So right now we're at Stanley Park. He also just explained a little bit why Vancouver is so expensive now, which is basically since the Olympics, because they basically showed off how beautiful the city is. And then since the Olympics, like so many people wanted to move here and buy property and so on, that it got so expensive, and it's now the second least affordable city in the world after Hong Kong and before Sydney. So yeah, bit of a shame. This is a beautiful place, and I already love it, but it's like as a digital nomad, this might not be the best place to go to and stay for longer periods of time.
Going on the bend here, you'll see the Coast Mountains, including Mount Seymour, directly to the right, Grouse Mountain, which will be on our right in a moment, and then Cypress Mountain, which will be behind the Lionsgate Bridge. This is Brockton Point, that is the Brockton Lighthouse on the right, and of course the bridge on our right, the Lionsgate Bridge. We'll get a lot closer to that as... And then on the right-hand side, you guys will see a girl in a wetsuit. So a girl in a wetsuit, a lot of people compare it to the statue in Copenhagen, if you've ever been to Denmark. The artist says there's no relation, however, but it also acts as a tide marker. So it's there for a practical purpose as well. That rock that she sits on is the tide marker. So when the tide is out like it is right now, you can walk out and around her rock and usually not get your feet wet. When the tide is in, it comes all the way up to her fins. So it's a very dramatic change between 10 and 15 feet or several meters here in the Burrard Inlet, which is to our right.
Actually harvested by indigenous people, whoever knows how long ago. It just does take a long time to grow back. We're talking like decades, if not 100 years or something.
Okay, so this is the third stop, and basically going to go to a market now. I am a minimalist, so I'm not buying anything. So the main goal is to get a snack and then get some ice cream. That's the goal. Okay, I found the market. It's mainly food anyway. But I'm going to try and find a little snack and then see if I can find some ice cream somewhere. Something savory first.
So again, what's your credit card details?
Okay, it's food. It's busy. Okay, I just saw like savory snacks and I realized I'm not actually hungry, so it will be just ice cream. There was some, but our tour guide said we should take that ice cream that has Victoria cream in it, and I'm not sure if they had that, so I'm going to try something else. Falls Creek Community Center somehow Sounds like the setting of a horror movie. Okay, that bus is just stopping right in front of me. Never mind. By the way, I did have ice cream. It's not a good mix. I like green tea ice cream, but I had it with walnut and maple ice cream, which was nice as well. But the mix wasn't very exciting. Okay, anyway, I should like if I see that again, walnut maple. That was nice.